So I don't mean to sound insensitive or anything like that, but this is why a group of people can manipulate the masses and continue to be rapists, murderers, pedophiles, and whatever else you want to call it. So I'm not even going to speak on the whole thing that happened in Minnesota. Everybody saw it, know what it was, and what you gonna do? You're gonna post in your stories, but you ain't got nothing to say. With that, so there's a person on Instagram that started following me after a reel I post, and this person is from Iran, but she stays, I think, somewhere here in the United States. So she posting her stories and this and that. We've corresponded with each other here and there, especially in the last week. And I want people to understand when you don't follow something, and if you're only taking one side of something, or you're just jumping in because it's the thing to do, and you're not really informed, this is what they bank on. So, what's happening in Iran is not a coincidence. It's not organic. For all people who live in Iran, who are from Iran or who are Persian, Muslim, or whatever else, and you care about what happens in Iran. Now, I understand that just the person I was talking about, we were going back and forth, and she was talking about, yeah, people protest in Iran. But most of the protests, when they're protesting, it's not violent. And she said no one likes to live in bondage. It's understandable. Because all the things I didn't heard about Iran when it comes to women and not being able to do this and doing that, this and that, totally understand. But I also know that I'm not from there. And I also know what we consider freedom and what you may think that's so great here in America is really not freedom. The shit that we're allowed to do that you maybe don't get a chance to do in these other countries who have structure and really believe in religion and what's in the Quran or the Bible. What we do here, in all actuality, we don't do nothing that's in the Bible that we should be doing. If you ask me, countries like China, Russia, Iran, etc., they believe in religion. They believe in a higher power. They believe that you should follow exactly what's in the Bible, the Quran, and in other religious books. We here use that as propaganda to subject the majority into servitude. Because everything that's the way thou should not kill. That nigga, our country, that's all we kill and rape. We got, they say being the gay or homosexual. We got in the Bible. We got all that over here. We don't follow nothing in the Bible, but we yell and say that we Christian. We let our Catholic priests get away with molesting boys and they don't go to jail. They send them somewhere else. So in all actuality, what they do in these countries that people try to say they communist dictators, they actually following what's in the readings of the Bible and the Quran and everything else. But that to a side. So now all over social media, you got these people standing up, and a bunch of white people oh, I stand up for people in Iran and we support. You support what? Were you supporting Iran last year? When I say last year, a few months ago, when the United States and Israel was bombing the shit out of Iran, was you supporting them then? Because they was bombing innocent people and killing them. All of a sudden now, the United States talking about going in and liberating Iran. And you stupid. That's not what this is about. All that extra killing and all the riots, there's a reason why Iran shut down, because they don't want people to see this nonsense that's been reconstructed by Israel and America. They have bad actors over there, just like when Black Lives Matters here, we have protest here. You put them in the crowds, and then they manipulate and start fighting. That's the same thing that's happening over there. You don't, if you think that America and Israel, who just got through bombing the hell out of you, is going to come and rescue you from your government and make it better, you are a goddamn fool, because they're not. You see what they're trying to do in Venezuela? That's going to be you. Everything that they're doing is for the resources. So you're going to go over there and you're going to be able to take your robes off and you're going to be able to wear your hair down and all this other shit that you think that is what the world, what you should be doing. And guess what? You're going to be poor and you're going to be subjected to slavery. The same thing they're trying to do in Venezuela. And all of this is mostly about Russia and China, because Iran is a part of the BRICS. The BRICS, China, Russia, and Iran, are bypassing the dollar. That's why the fuck America's crashing out. This empire is over with, people, and you all don't even realize it yet. Now you realize when you go to the grocery store, your food up high, right? So they want to control the resources in Iran to make China and Russia get their oil and resources from other world. When they invaded Venezuela and took, quote unquote, they trying to take over their oil reserve to stop China from buying oil from Venezuela. You know what China did? They was like, okay, fine, we're going to get our oil from Iran. So this is not a coincidence that Bibi was here and in America talking to Donald Trump, getting permission from Donald Trump to tag along and help provide them with ammunition to bomb Iran. What they doing in Gaza hasn't stopped. Iran was the only country sticking up for Gaza. And now you believe that these riots in Iran is organic. No, they want you to give them permission to make you, help you see that, oh, we're not doing anything wrong. We over here liberate. They're not liberating shit. Did they liberate Afghanistan? Did we liberate Iraq? We didn't do any of that shit. This country is crashing out. Sorry to tell you, it's over for us. In the next 5 years, you're going to see it's over. America took the dollar and weaponized it. That's all they did. And the rest of these countries have come to the fact that, they don't want to play nice. They want to control and rule over everything. That's not how the world works. And who the fuck gave you permission that you should think and you should believe that you should rule over everybody else? Like, for what? And all this is to keep the dollar going. And you know why they want to keep the dollar going? Because in all actuality, let's talk about the dollar. Because people always talk about money. It's printed. It's not backed by anything. You know what money really is here in America? It's our fucking labor. You get that? It's labor. The same thing with in prison. You go out there and bust your ass and you work every day for some paper. But they print and give it to you and tell you this is what the paper is worth. And now if they showing you, if we decide to, you bitch ass niggas, we can cut your shit off. We still haven't got everything we need to know from the Epstein files. Now they just throwing shit everywhere to keep you confused. And the first thing, just like most American brainwashed motherfuckers do, they wait for the big thing so they all can hop on board and act like they give a fuck. You didn't care when we was bombing the shit out of Iran a few months ago. You don't care about genocide going on. But because they put it on TikTok and mainstream news is reporting that, oh, there's an uprising in Iran, you want to get on social media and post a bunch of white people saying, I stand with Iran. They should. Are you fucking stupid? Get some knowledge about what the fuck you're parading behind, or you trying to hold up, or you just want to be in the in crowd. Look at us. But I don't agree with this shit either. What you doing the rest of the time, of the years and months and days and hours and seconds, motherfucker? Are you giving a fuck then? Huh? You niggas are, and when I say niggas, I mean everybody. You niggas are insane. And they know you're stupid. They know you're dumb. So they just keep doing the same old tricks and you just keep falling for it. If you want to stand up for something, do it on a regular basis. But guess what? In the next 5 years, if you think the grocery prices are high now, when this shit they trying to do don't work, because it's not going to work. Them trying to take over Iran, that shit ain't going to work. Russia and China ain't going to let it work. And toodles for them. Yes, there's always a day of time for bullshitters to get bullshitted. It's our time to get bullshitted, America. Recognize what you do and what you see. You over there killing this innocent woman and try to say, oh, she tried to run him over. Then you bring up the fact that he got drugged, supposedly. I don't know, is there any proof of this? Is there any videos of him getting drugged before? Is there an incident? Because all I heard is what he was, and he shot that lady in cold blood. And who are, you don't even know who these, I don't even think these people are real law enforcement. Because they're wearing masks. And what I don't understand, but what's going to end up happening is, when the shit hits the fan, every police district is probably going to end up fighting against these ICE agents. Because why are they out here collecting my federal government and people that run police? They can this is your chance to do your job. The shit that they doing is illegal. Do something about it. Instead of sitting behind a desk. And then if they call and they're telling you, oh, we need your help to do this, you gonna run out there and help these motherfuckers. You don't even know who these people are. And on another note, I hope we kick the Packers' ass tonight. All you Green Bay fans, it's a time. We need a new regime change in the NFC. That's what we're looking for. Good night, you stupid motherfucker. Well, good afternoon.